Ultraviolet Morgan, and here we are. Free live readings. If you enjoy tarot readings and tarot related content, please hit the subscribe button and the bell. Oh. Let's see. Have I worn out my welcome today, or will I get a whole new audience? Let's see. Yay. You know what people like in this world? They like free. Everybody likes free. Do people like $10 readings? No. People like free. I am back. You clicked like. That was very nice of you. Did you come for a free live tarot reading, Tio? You need a reading. Duh. That's why you're here. What's your question, babe? What does YouTube think about me? That's going to be brutal. Just so you know. It's going to be brutal. Okay. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Yes, you may, Aldona. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, here's your card. She doesn't think about you at all. Oh my gosh. There's no cards there. T.O. It's so sad. I told you it was going to be brutal. All right. Try again. What does Ultraviolet Teddy? Aw. Even after I was so brutal. There he is. Pin the message. Pin it. It's pinned. What does... Why is that? Pin that. Like... Rawr. Pin something. Anyway. Ooh, she thinks you're like candy. She thinks you're like candy. And she thinks you're very strong. The Forge. You are the Tasty Tarot. You are the Tasty Tarot. 7 challenges. We've got hard key. Oh, baby. We've got thieving foxes in reverse. So I suppose that means she thinks that you're honest. Like, what's the deal here? She thinks you're honest. She thinks you do what you say you're going to do. That was actually something I noticed very early on. The Forge. Is that the Temperance card like I think it is? The Forge tells me that she thinks that you're very strong and that you're, I think it is. Going through this process right now, and you're going to come out even stronger than before, and even more amazing than before, and with even more devoted fans than before. But mostly, yeah. She thinks you're like candy. Folks, readings are free. Donations are not required, but are always welcome. The donation link is in the pinned post. And I do believe Tarot Oracle, is that sufficient or do you need more information? on your reading. I mean, I would be pretty happy with candy. Oh, look, 10 of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Don't make me cry, Tio. Don't make me cry and talk about things like not doing your final treatment. Don't talk about things like that. I understand venting, but, you know, 3 of Wands in reverse. I guess that means she's not going anywhere. She's here to stay. Final treatment tomorrow. You can do it. You can do it. I know it sucks, but it's the last one. Everybody, you should have streamed today. Everyone could have sent you all their good energy. And they would have too. So there you go. Don't make her cry. And she'll stick around. And maybe even move into your home one day. Whoops, that's got to be upright. Maybe. Maybe. Just don't get too cocky about it. Because, you know, women always reserve the right to change their mind. I believe I have low expectations and you always meet them. I always meet your low expectations. Your home can't handle that much mess. But you'll buy me shelves for everything. And I think you'll hire a maid. You'll totally hire a maid. Didn't somebody ask for a reading? Oh, Aldona. Yes, Aldona, you may. We only have 2 people in chat. Come on now. I say free readings and no one even shows up. The algorithm is like, you again? It doesn't even care. Aldona, do you have a question? Ooh. I got like the card bent a little. Tio, you're going to build me all the shelves. Child of Spells. While I'm waiting for Aldona's, I decided I would try out that 2-card reading. You're going to build me all the shelves, baby. Or get them from IKEA. And I'll put everything in shelves. And it'll be so cool. I love shelves. And, yeah. And then you'll hire a housekeeper. And then you'll buy me a little housekeeper outfit, but it'll only be for aesthetic purposes. That's Journey's new word. Aesthetic purposes. We were talking about a fire that was, had fake wood. I said, it's just for aesthetics. Well, you know, I gotta make sure that it's showing me all of my, and not just top messages. Okay, it is. Did Aldona go away? Aldona, you are first in line. If you have a question, let us know what it is. This reading is the White Heart. Who am I? Who am I as I enter the forest today, and who will I be when I emerge? Oh, wow. Okay. The wide world. Baby, your life can't handle this much mess, and yet here you are. Tio, you should go over to your, or I should do it. Go over to your message that says you're not streaming and say, go check out my girlfriend instead. I'm streaming, come see me. I've done nothing today but stream. There. Okay. Who I am as I enter the forest, the wide world. And here you are, back at the portal, the lesson of the forest and all your experiences therein. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not a linear thinking person. I took a bath today and I was thinking about the tarot deck I want to create. Oh my God, I got so many ideas. Okay. And here you are back at the portal. The lessons of the forest and all your experiences therein have brought you to this place. So I enter the forest apparently with already so much knowledge. Okay. Maybe the lessons need to be, what's the word, processed. The white heart is here, reminding you that enchantment doesn't end at the woodland's gate. In the forest, you can see only a little way ahead of you. In the wide world, you can see much further. The sweet open meadows, the misty hills, the twisting roads, the vast sky, and the cloud castles. Other forests await with fresh visions and new challenges, stronger spells, and greater boons. As a wayfaring animal, and once upon a time, reported by Mr. Kenneth Graham in The Wind in the Willows, take the adventure, heed the call, now are the irrevocable moments past. 'Tis but a banging of the door behind you, a blissome step forward, and you are out of the old life and into the new. One cycle ends and the next begins. This is a positive card, not a disruptive ending as with the Folly card. Wonder what the Folly card was. This is a card of destiny. Destiny. Ooh, I wish. Let's have a baby, Tio. Can I have a baby? Let's have a baby. Let's have a little baby girl, and we'll name her Destiny. We'll have Destiny and Journey. Like, how cool is that? When I have a baby? Tio's left the chat. Everybody's abandoning me today. Okay. One cycle ends and the next begins. This is a positive card, not a disruptive ending. This is the card of destiny, followed by the cycle of animals where you assess your progress. You're my only viewer. It says I have two. Maybe one of them is me. Why? Why are you glad you didn't stream? They would come to your stream. I should have figured out how to hijack your stream and like actually stream my stream on your stream. If you'll stream my stream. That's from Spy Kids. You probably didn't watch that. Please, when you finish, I want a general. Okay, just a general. Yeah, Aldona, I will do you. I was just waiting to see what your question was. Let's see. This is the card of destiny. Following the counts of animals where you assess your progress and align it with your greater purpose in life. Oh, see, Aldona. See, T.O., there's two people in chat. There's you and Aldona. Two people watching me. And plus, I'm watching myself on another. I guess it doesn't count because it knows it's me. Assess your progress and align it with greater purposes of life. You've done what you need to do, even if you're not completely cognizant of it yet. I'm pretty sure I have not done what I need to do. That's for tomorrow. Tio, you know that. It's time to look toward new horizons, meaning at a glance. Completion, wholeness, seeing the big picture, connecting to the world. Okay, so I guess it's telling me I'm already a whole person just as I am, and I'm connected to the world, and I have everything I need. And the only thing standing in my way is me. That's what all my therapists say. What's that one song? It's what my therapists say. She's singing about being crazy. It's a good song. There is okay, closer look. There is a sacred tor not too far away. Go there first. I don't know what a sacred tor is. Tor. Go there first and walk the spiral path to the standing stones. From there you can look back on your forest journey. Ooh, that's a good little thing for whatever that's when you go into the card. Path work. Okay, so the Child of Spells. Child of Spells. Is the child represents a youthful approach. Blah, blah, blah. This is trying to find my... Sorry, Aldona, I'll get to you. Where? Aldona, what do you think if I charge $2 for a reading? Not today. Today is free. But, like, if I did a thing and I did $2 per reading, do you think that would... Do you think I'd get any readings? Where is it? Okay, who will I be when I emerge? So I'm going in totally complete and everything. Oh. Okay, thank you. Aoki Gray. There is a link for donations pinned in the pinned comment. Starlove Angel, hi. So who I emerge from the woods is the Child of Spells has marched boldly into the forest to try out his homemade magic staff. He wants to be a wizard. Legit. But he isn't very interested in putting in the study time. Legit. In his mind, he's ready right now, planting his feet firmly and focusing energy through the staff as he's seen real wizards do. He attempts to magically transform a rabbit. The rabbit isn't worried at all. If this card does not represent a particular person, it can mean an audacious attempt, a well-meaning mistake, or a childlike enthusiasm for a project or plan. Playful, enthusiastic, curious, brave, a risk taker. Yes, I do need to take some risks. Funny and waggish, doesn't give up easily. Learns by trial and error. This is definitely a message for me. Shadowed traits, naughtiness. Guilty. Bravado, acts before he thinks. Guilty. Won't accept responsibility for his actions. Guilty. Unreliable. Jeez. Harsh. And easily distracted. No way, Jose. That's not me. What was I saying? Okay. Aldona would like a general. Now it says I have 3 people, but I got 3 people talking to me besides Tio. So did Tio leave? Aldona, I did a general for you. Did I do a general for you yesterday or the day before? I cannot remember exactly what we talked about. Oh, we got a beginning. We've got the Keeper of Spells, and we've got a beginning, and we've got 9 of Challenges. Keeper of Challenges. So you have challenges ahead of you. A new beginning with some challenges. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe, of course. But I think everyone here is already a subscriber. we want more information about the Keeper of Spells. Oh no. The White Heart. The Nine of Challenges. Yes. And the Keeper of Challenges. Okay, healing. So we do have some healing taking place. Keeper of Spell. I'm looking at it off camera. Aoki, I will do a general for you. I appreciate you as well. Keeper of Spells is the king of wands, the king of fire, the Keeper of Spells. But he's coming out in reverse. I don't think this deck really deals with reversals if you want to know the truth. But I'll do it like this one. This one doesn't deal with reversals either, but the reversals kind of can indicate sort of an inner experience. So I'm going to say that the challenges that you're going through are internal right now. And that they have to do with your inner fire, your passion, your vitality, your what's the word I want? Your ambition, right? So it's, you have this deep burning ambition to start something new, this new project. But you have fears about it. You got fears. Nine of Challenges. Looks like it's inside of a alligator. So you're hiding. You're hiding from your ambition. You're hiding from the thing that you want the most. Because of your fears. Your fears are making illusions, making things seem it's a word I cannot think of again. Making things seem scary. We'll just say scary. There's a specific word, but I can't think of it. There's a little butterfly there, though. All the sounds, all the sights, your imagination is playing with you and scaring you and making you just want to hide. Making you just want to hide away. So whatever it is that you want to do, this grand idea of yours, your mind is saying, look, you're not good enough. You're who do you think you are? You're nobody. You can't do this. And you're hearing all these negative voices in your head telling you that this is not something that you can do, that you're overreaching, that you're having delusions of grandeur, right? The Keeper of Challenges. So here is this Keeper of Challenges. I feel like the Keeper of Challenges knows something, really knows something about this situation. This would be the King of Swords. And he's grounded and he's balanced and he's solid, he's that mental energy. He knows something about this situation. So here, look at this. We have some heartbreak down here. I feel like maybe this passion has come from a negative situation. Something that happened and something that you're wanting to turn this knowledge that you gained through such a heartbreaking situation, you gained this knowledge that you kind of like trauma bonded with this knowledge. You gained this knowledge, through the hardest way, through so much pain and so much like heartbreak, but you have something you want to do with this pain. You want to transform it into something beautiful, into something useful and pure and helpful. But again, you have these fears and you have this thought like, you just have so many doubts. You're just doubting yourself and you're negatively talking to yourself about it. And there's something that you've been working towards. Oh, Misha Collins is saying hi to me. That you're thinking about walking away from, and I feel like it might be this project. It's like you really want to do something. You have such this burning passion to do something that will be, you feel like it will be so helpful to other people and so healing and add something really wonderful to the world, and then you just start doubting yourself and wanting to walk away. But the Ace of Wands is really telling me that so we have the Ace of Wands right here to fight the fears, to light up the dark and to shine all this light on all these shadows and all these fears. And this wand is like a magical wand. It's like a magical wand. It's lighting everything up, and it's telling me that you can succeed at this. Yes, you may, Adrian. Thank you. You can succeed at this. There is sadness. There is sadness involved. Got the Five of Pentacles. And so there's sadness, and there's also, I think, a sense that you feel like you don't have everything you need. You don't have the resources you need in order to do this project. And so it's like you feel like it's trapped in your head. I need to look at the Keeper of Challenges, okay? There's healing. Like, there's something that you want to do that will bring about healing both for yourself and for others. Keeper of Challenges. The Keeper of Challenges is not evil, but he's not good either. This wizard is cool, neutral. Coolly neutral. When he gives you a challenge, he wants you to use your intelligence and figure it out. Keep your wits about you. This is definitely a challenge that you have, right? But it's something you feel like you can't overcome it, but there's only like one sort of light in the darkness. The biggest challenge may be to face him and to approach and ask for his help and guidance. If you are going to argue with him, have your facts in order. He is cold, has a cold nature in general. Even when he's being fair, he won't cut you any slack. Seek him when you are in need of a push to the next stage of your journey. If this card does not represent a particular person, it can mean a need for cool and detached strategizing in challenging times. If you must do battle for a cause, assemble your allies and calmly determine how to proceed. Use your wits before you take action. I feel very much like there is a cause here that you're striving towards. He is shrewd, sagacious, perceptive, commanding, stern, discerning, holds high handle standards, and expects excellence. But he does not spoon feed. So I feel like You know, there may even be someone that you can find to help you with this project, but you're going to have to come at them with a business plan, right? Like, even if it's not a business, like, you need to have, like, write it out. Don't try to talk it at the top of your head. Write out what it is that you want. What do you want to accomplish? What's your goal? How will it help people? You know, all these sorts of things. Because I feel like it is possible and very positive. But you just have so much sense of discouragement. Eldona, are you still here? Page of Pentacles. So this is telling me there's things that you need to learn. Ace of Swords. Yeah, you need to write up something. You need to write up a plan. For what you want. You need to write a very specific plan, and you need to present it to people who can help you. Seven of Swords. This sometimes can be a negative card, but I feel like you need a strategy, okay? Swords are important. The Moon. Tap into the subconscious a little bit and the emotions. So, you want to be cool and detached. You want to have this plan. So you want to write out in words a plan of very logically using just logical thought. But then when you present it, you want to present it with emotion. Okay? No. I mean, not really. You want to present it logically. But you want to let your heart sort of shine through, I guess. But you definitely need a strategy. So that's your reading, and I don't know if you're still here. That's your general. When people ask for a general, I like when there's a little feedback, because you just don't even know if you're anywhere near the mark with a general. Okay. All right. Anyway, if T.O. is still around, as soon as you said nobody would have come to yours, first of all, they would have, because you're T.O. And second of all, then 4 people showed up in mine. Aldona. Oh, I did Aldona's. Aoki Gray. And your question is a general. Okay. General for Aoki. Cards are all upside down again. Strength. Okay. So these cards don't read upside down, but again, this is an internal thing. There's something going on internally with you, an internal challenge. 5 of challenges, strength, child of spells. And I just read about this, right? So this is like, this is that determination. This is that risk-taking, learning through trial and error, like being willing to jump in, having confidence as well. Even sometimes maybe more confidence than you should, but that's encouraged, okay? It's encouraged. Just had to walk away from someone you thought was the one. Wow. It probably did take some strength and some heartbreak. The 5 of Challenges does show, like, difficulty. Overwhelming odds, a fight you cannot win. Choosing your battles and living to fight another day. When you come upon a giant, it's safe to assume that he is not interested in anything you have to say, so save your breath for running. There are friendly giants, but they are rare in the general population, as are giants with a sense of humor. This giant isn't comical at all, nor is he stereotypically stupid bumbler. He's dangerous, not because he's evil, but because he's big. He also has a short temper, and he's giving you one chance to get out of his space before he deals with you. Does this possibly sound like the person that you had to walk away from? The giant signifies a situation in your life where you might be overestimating your chances against an opponent. Sometimes being quicker in an argument doesn't work because the other will not or cannot engage in that way. Do not equate slowness with stupidity, and don't equate stupidity with harmlessness. Stay on the alert until you know who or what you are dealing with. So I feel like this person that you had to leave behind, like, the arguments were not working, like they weren't listening to reason, or anything. They weren't fighting fair. And so you had to leave. You had to leave that situation. You had to use all of your inner strength. Will I ever get out of this madness on top? Let me get the Wild Unknown cards. Clarifier for the Child of Spells. For more information on the Child of Spells. Was a master manipulator. Okay. So no, they did not fight fair. Clarifier for the Strength card. Further information for the Strength card. Tower. So it does look like you avoided a very bad situation. It was a path, that was just leading you down a dark path, for sure. The 10 of Pentacles says, yes, you will get out of this madness. It's going to take some inner work. It's going to take some strategy. Contemplation. Lots of time. Meditating, doing shadow work, maybe talking to a therapist, counselor, but definitely doing a lot of inner work. There's a lot, if you were with a master manipulator for a long time, there's a lot of knots that are left in your head that need to be untangled. Like, they will have messed with your mind quite a lot. So if you can get into some counseling, so you can talk through these things, so you can gain back your sense of what's real and what's, like, right, and the things that, okay, so I literally just read an article about somebody just had broken up with a musician, and they said she was a surfer and a model, And they've been separated for a while, I guess, but she said that he was emotionally abusive. Oh, good. Well, then that means you're on the right path. She said he was emotionally abusive. He said he had boundaries, but his boundaries were all about control. And so, point being that she has like all this stuff, like, you know, your brain gets used to that, right? And so you kind of have to be reminded of what's normal and what's correct. And like, he was telling her, giving you strength to walk away and say something back. Oh, that's good. Okay. He was telling her, like, to remove, like, pictures from her social media that were, like, professional pictures, I guess. And that he was just very emotionally, he was, controlling of what she wore, how she dressed, how she presented herself, and he didn't even like her job. And I guess, I don't know if he wanted her to quit or what. It was a short article, but so all this stuff will mess with your head. So there's a lot of stuff that you really gotta sort through and untangle. And it's gonna take a while. You definitely want to stay in that counseling. If God has still got you. Temperance, look at that. You got the angel of healing there, right? So even though you're still really bound up in this, like I said, there's all these knots that you still have to untangle in your head. With the Page of Swords, you know, you have the light of truth on your side. And with Temperance, yes, like you have the angel of healing right there. Whoa. Okay, I got a couple cards that just flew across the room. Too many. Oh. Healing, okay. We've got healing from, okay, yeah. Did you live with this person? You see this Ten of Swords? It's in reverse. And it's right here on top of the Temperance card for healing. God has got you. And this is healing from extreme. This is like coming back from death, or the brink of death. Oh, Madonna. Madonna, they just had to restart her heart. Like, they gave her this stuff they give you when you, like, flatline. So this is like that. This is like, you feel like they took it all from you. Like, oh, you didn't live together? Okay, that's good. That's very good. You feel like they took it all from you. You feel so, like, you know, defeated and stabbed in the back and whatnot. But this is in reverse. This is like extreme healing from this extreme situation. And there's your beautiful angel of healing and the waters of temperance. So yeah, God still gotcha. This is extreme healing here. This is also healing. The Tower in reverse. So much of a shakeup, of an internal shakeup. So the Tower is an interesting card because the one that's not a tree. The thing that people don't always understand is that the Tower, what's inside the Tower is the devil. The devil card. has you chained, or the devil has you chained in a room, and the room is in the tower. So when the tower breaks, and then you jump free, right? So it's like out of the frying pan into the fire, but this catastrophe frees you. It frees you from that bondage. And here it's in reverse, so it's showing that healing process, that very long healing process from such an extreme amount of trauma and strength. I mean, this here's you. Here's the abuser, right? And here's the healing. Here's the strength and all of the healing. And this is all the work that you're doing and the support of the angels and the healing of everything. So there's a book called Stronger at the Broken Places that you might be interested in, or you might want to just look up some talk about how they make this art, the pottery where it's broken and they mend it with this gold, and it makes this beautiful pottery that's stronger and more beautiful than it was before it was broken. So that's what this card is telling me, that you're going to be stronger than you were before you were broken. Even though right now you feel like emotionally homeless and that you feel trapped, entangled. But you're not giving up. This child of spells, this guy is not giving up. And that's you. So I hope that helps you. I hope that makes you feel better. Ayoki. I am closing I'm going to read for everyone who's asked a question, and then I'm heading out. So I've been streaming forever today. I streamed like 4 times today. I just want to move because I feel like I can't heal in this place because he knows where I live. So you don't feel trapped anymore. Okay. Well, I feel like with that 10 of Pentacles in reverse, moving probably would be a good idea. I think your instincts are right there. You're welcome, Ayoki. I hope for the best for you. Angel, or Star Love Angel. It's so hard for me to read your name. I want to read it. Angel Love Star, Angel Star Love. Angel Star Love Angel. Star Love Angel, have you been coming to my channel for a long time? Because I remember I have PayPal. I don't have Cash App. I'm sorry. I remember doing a reading like 9 months ago or so. I think it was in November. Where I did angel messages, and then I went live after that. Excuse me. I totally had air trapped. And there were a bunch of people that came up with angel in their name, like right after I did that reading. It was crazy. I swear I had other messages that said, okay, Adrian Muse, where my life headed next. I think a lot of people are jealous of me. Ayoki, thank you. And Yoki says, if 7 people watching, please hit the like. It costs you nothing. Adrian Muse. Okay, I got yours then. But I guess I thought that Angel, Star Love Angel had a question, but I guess she just came for support. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Adrian Muse. You don't feel trapped anymore, Ayoki. That's probably why the Swords card was, I believe it was in reverse. Adrian. Where is my life headed? Where's Adrian's life headed next? Huh. So it looks like maybe dissolving a partnership. There's more options. There's more choices than what you currently have. But you do need to balance. You do need to think logically about things. Where's Adrian? Adrian's life headed right now? Six of Boons. Oh, wow. So much prosperity. Weaver of Visions. Is anyone pregnant? I just gotta ask with that particular card if anyone's pregnant. Ace of Challenges. We've got something. A very sharp, bright, brilliant idea or plan. Someone very intelligent or with a very good idea worth listening to. I just wanted to check with all those bunnies. In that case, I mean, Six of Booms. Like, there is some prosperity that's coming towards you. I wanted to make sure it wasn't babies coming towards you, but prosperity is coming towards you. But you have so many options, and you might have some, I guess that's why you're asking. You're feeling like a little bit confused. I need this. Weaver of Visions. I'm going to have to check on the book for Weaver of Visions because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some stuff in there. It's going to be very helpful. What can you tell me about the Six of Boons? Will me and my current Taurus marry soon? Is she who are you guys? Male, female, male, female, female. Who are you in this? Because Adrian could be either way. Plus, we don't want to assume. Taurus is an earth sign. I'm seeing so much air and water. Okay, so you're talking about a boy. So we have twice, we have the Two of Cups coming out here in reverse. So that just isn't feeling like we've got a union or a marriage. I mean, look at this. This is literally a romance card. But we have the star and we have the rainbow. I mean, wow. I need to look in the book as for these 6 of Boons. Something made this woman run from her home. It's weird about the 6 of Pentacles. So she lost her way. Da da da. There's no need to go back. No way to go back. No knowing if she will wake again. A quiet patter of paws on snow drifts into her dreams and soft warmth surrounds her. Seeing her dire need, a colony of rabbits blankets her with love. There will still be trials to overcome when she awakes, but she will make it through the night. There is kindness to be found in the bleakest situations. The world is full of gentle, furry creatures with big eyes who want to help and comfort you. Be ready to receive unexpected assistance and selfless care. Your situation is about to get softer. Okay. Weaver of Visions. The Weaver of Visions is a shape-shifting enchantress, and the sacred lake is her place of magical transformation. The water's surface is a boundary line between the worlds, a threshold where she crosses from one state of being to another. The Weaver is most herself in the watery realms, though she can sometimes be seen among the trees. Are you a water sign? Are you Pisces, maybe, or an air sign? Whether as a woman or as a leaping salmon, she acts as instinct, surrendering without question to the yearning of her heart. She is the elusive one, the glimmering girl. She is love at first sight. She is poetry. If this card does not represent a particular person, it can mean a solution that comes through imagination and intuition. Listen to your heart and trust its guidance. Oh, it's just because all I'm seeing is, and water is good for love, normally. Queen of Cups is good for love. Ace of Challenges. Well, yesterday or the last time I streamed, I was really feeling on it. Today, just not so much. So much air and water. The enchanted ally for challenges is the white raven. Ravens are birds in fabled intelligence, both worldly and otherworldly. The white raven's particular expertise is strategic communication. He knows when you should speak and when you should be silent. His shrewd eye pierces the heart of the matter. And we have the King of Swords. Have you guys discussed marriage at all? Because this is definitely talking about communication. Call upon him only if you really want the truth. The white raven says, think and stay alive. The raven's gift to you is a silver arrow that never misses its mark. Okay. Part of its enchantment is the arrow itself, but the magic is completed through your focus and the ethics of your motive. If your aim is true, you cannot fail. Melody, I will get you. And then that will be the last one. I feel like he's afraid or not ready. I can see that. I think you need to discuss his fears. What has he said? Has he said that he wants to, or he said he doesn't want to? What has he said? Going once. King of Wands. He said if you act right. What does that mean? That does not give me a good feeling. I don't like the way that makes me feel at all. I think all these swords, honestly, are telling you that it's not a good idea if you stop pushing marriage. I think these swords are maybe telling you that if you look at this logically, or if you look at this really and smartly, Melody, what is your question, please? I feel like they're saying it's not even a good idea. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of resistance with these twos coming out in reverse. It's like he's making empty promises. It definitely feels like he's stringing you along. He's giving you like false hope with this rainbow and this star. It's pretty weird. It doesn't make a lot of sense to say if you stop pushing me to get married, we'll get married. Like if you wanted to get married, then you wouldn't be pushing. You would be suggesting what he wants. I feel like there's some things that you're maybe afraid to see, some truths or something. I think you should, by these cards, talk to some of your friends, maybe, and get some outside perspective, because I don't know, it's just not giving me a good feeling. Alright, I'm gonna do 2 more, I guess, then we're out of here. If you appreciate your reading and would like to donate, there is a link. You feel most are jealous. Well, I think that maybe if they're saying things to you, I don't think it's jealousy. I think they're trying to tell you something. Melody, is anyone coming with me to be with me in love? Please and thank you so much. All right, let's see. Is anyone coming towards Melody in love? Excuse me. The Lovers. Well, what do you think, Melody? The Liar. That's great. The Lovers and the Liar. We'd like to hear more about this. Like to hear about the Lovers? Nine of Swords and the Liar. 4. This is so confusing. Really? Karima, baby! Karima. How are you? You finally caught me. Okay. Been separated since April from baby daddy. And I'm assuming you have the baby and you've got a lot of sleepless nights. Or the child. Because you're doing all the caretaking yourself. And you're the one trying to make a stable home. You miss him, but he needs to change. Here's the thing. You want him to change. You want him to change and be the man you need him to be. That's because you have a problem with how he is because you need him to be somebody else. But he is only going to change if he wants to change. And most likely, he does not see himself as having a problem. And I feel like, yeah, I was going to say, I mean, he's a liar. Look, there's the devil again. The liar is the devil card, by the way. The devil and the Four of Swords. Like, you need a rest from him. You need, like, a break from him for sure. He's definitely not going to change. He's not going to change. You need to do what's best for your family, for your children. Yeah, okay. Addiction. And kind of forge out on your own path. He provides a lot. Well, that's good. I mean, it's his child. He still can provide. That's still his job. He works hard. Good. Child support, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's great, but he's not changing. He should still obviously be providing for his child. That is still his child. That is still his responsibility. Did you want to know if somebody new was coming? Like, instead of him? Right. That's what we want to know. We want to know if someone new is coming. Someone new coming to Melody. Someone new. Not the liar, but someone new. Sometimes it takes a while, and healing is important, and it's okay to be alone. Like, some people, I feel like they need, like they're a loser if they don't have a romantic partner, but that's not the case, So this is telling me that you probably should be focusing on friendships right now. And strengthening your friend bonds is the most sort of important step. I feel like it's kind of a long way. Yep, you still have a lot of healing. It's a long sort of path. You still have a lot of healing. However, the Hierophant, this is a card of commitments. So I feel like there is somebody, but you're not ready for them yet. So you do still have a lot of work to do. I want to go soon. So I'm going to try to move through the readings that I have accepted. Karima, are you still here, by the way, hon? You're welcome, Melody. I hope that was helpful. They're there, Melody. They're there, but they're, it's not time yet. Okay. If you're here and you haven't hit the like yet, please do. It's a great way to support the channel and it costs nothing. If you do want to support financially, the PayPal link is up top, pinned up top. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when I upload more content or go live again. Karima, I want to know if Karima is still here. Amira is here. It's weird. I feel like messages are disappearing or something. Amira. Okay. Hi, liked. What is this Aquarius guy like when he goes to school and what's going on with him? Thank you for liking Amira. Let's find out about Amira's guy. Okay. Why are you guys all coming out upside down? Let's try that again. I had the whole deck in my hand wrong. What is this Aquarius guy like when he's at school and what's going on with him? What's he like at school? Okay. So it looks like he works hard at his schoolwork. But there's also stuff that he avoids. 11 is the huntsman, so that's different. 11. Jojo? I was just not sure if you were like awake or what. Fair dealings. Okay, so he's fair, he's ethical, he's truthful, and he's respectful. He works hard. But I feel like he's also under a lot of stress, or he might have some anxiety because there's like an avoidance in his personality. What can you tell me about the Forge? 6 of Cups. So he comes from a family of high achievers, right? And so that puts a lot of stress on him to do well. And he feels like he has to do it all himself. Like, and he might be a little bit reserved. I think it's because, okay, so this could be way off, but I'm getting like that he might be like autistic or have Asperger's. But I feel like he is very, very rule bound. But he's very, like, he's a very good person. He's very ethical, moral, upright. He's a hard worker. But I feel like he's just very, oh, what's that word? Like, he's hyper focused on his studies. And not very kind of socially awkward and anxious is what I'm seeing. So, like, may or may not be on the autism spectrum, but I do feel like he might have some type of, like OCD or just a lot of anxiety, like an anxiety disorder, not just like your normal amount of anxiety. And also, as I said, it's like he comes from a really long family of high achievers. There's a lot expected of him, and he expects a lot from himself as well. And he just puts a lot of pressure on himself. And yeah, so he might come off as, a little distant or a little awkward. even like kind of aloof, kind of, you know, it's like nose to the grindstone, nose in a book, just very, very, very hyper focused and kind of afraid of people is what I'm getting. Kind of afraid of just not really comfortable in social situations. So I would say, you know, I guess be patient with him, be gentle, be patient, and I don't know what else really. Thank you for liking Amira. Melody removed all of her things. Aoki, were you able to use PayPal or no? I don't know if I'm going to have to get Cash App now or what. Did Karima leave? Like, I was so excited to see Karima, and I don't know if she saw that I had closed readings and left. Because she's been looking at me for so long, I would have read for her. Okay, I read Amira. Karima. I thought, didn't I have... Hey, Scotland. I keep thinking that I had another question, and I'm not seeing it. I guess I'm not skipping anybody because I don't see... How you doing, Scotland? Did you want a reading? I can squeeze you in. Can't squeeze you in. You always catch me when I'm done. I know it, right? Oh, the ink man just fell on the floor saying, yeah, I was, just a question. Like, I'm in suspension. I was gonna go, but now I'm not. I'm hanging in. Is my husband a pig? Intuitively, yeah. I don't think that's intuitive. I think that's, so, what's the word? That's just my preconceptions. 5 of worms. 5 of swords. I think this is the card of, self-sabotage. Is Scotland's husband a pig? Apparently he's a worm. And a liar? Is he a liar? Because the liar card came up. He's a snake, a pig, and a snake. Wow. Did you marry him for any kind of good reason? I'm sorry to hear this about your husband, even though I'm giggling. It's unfortunate. A sneak. Health insurance. What about health insurance? I'm confused. Ohio, 34 years. You've been married for 34 years? Have you been married for 34 years, Scotland? Oh, you married him for health insurance. Okay. Definitely not pure of heart. We're not getting some good cards here. Okay? You're right. He's a pig. It's looking like it. You've been together for 34 years. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So he's not... Okay. Queen of Cups. Is he like... really emotional, but like emotionally needy as well. And like, poor pitiful me, even though he's doing the dirties. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You didn't really have a question. You knew the answer. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So he's also not nurturing or caretaking. I catch him, gets mad at you. Oh boy. The world, yeah. He wants to be out there in the world, just a wild and just doing. He wants that ring on your finger, but ooh, not on his own. He's boring and he's hiding money. Oh, jeez Louise. I guess that makes sense with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You married him for health insurance. Ten of Wands says you have had enough. You've had enough. You're tired of it. Tired. Literally tired. Tired of dealing with his nonsense. Well, he's borrowing. He's borrowing and hiding money. Oh my goodness. You need to protect yourself. You are done with it. You need a break from all this nonsense. You need a... You're done. And he probably thinks everything's fine, right? Oh boy. You need to protect yourself. Protect yourself. Talk to a lawyer tomorrow. Yesterday would be even better. Figure out what you need to do. He does. He does what? He needs to talk to a lawyer? If you're married to him and he's doing all of this, they can damage you in a lot of ways. It can damage you in a lot of ways. Like, do you remember Bernie Madoff? When Bernie Madoff went to prison, they came and took every single thing out of his house. His wife and his daughter, they lost everything. They took the house and they took everything in the house. Like, you need to talk to a lawyer. You need to protect yourself. Whatever way you can. I don't know if you can get like a... You stopped watching the news after 9/11? Oh, well. Bernie Madoff was, Ponzi scheme. Big Ponzi scheme. Defrauded a lot of people. They didn't like that, you know. Yeah. He went to prison. The feds came and took everything he owned. And that includes everything his wife owned because they were married. So I don't know if you can do like some type of legal separation or what, but you need to talk to a lawyer about you. Six of Swords. Six of Swords? Six of Wands. Six of Swords. Yeah. That's you getting out. Getting to someplace safe and like protecting yourself. 100%. I have the CK book that has all the money. Should I forge and cash it out? Dude, I cannot. I cannot advise on that. I cannot advise on that. This says take the high ground. That will not go well for you. But, you know, disclaimer. Disclaimer. Who even writes checks anymore? Talk to a lawyer. A woman lawyer. Talk to a woman lawyer. I don't care what anyone said. We already discussed how we feel about men. Women work harder, especially for other women. Like, talk to a woman lawyer who is divorced, like, from an asshole. So she's like, I don't mean talk to a lawyer about divorce. I mean talk to a lawyer about protecting yourself and setting yourself up. Talk to a lawyer for advice. Like, how to keep yourself safe, how to get yourself the best deal out of this. Everything. You don't have to start any divorce proceedings or separation or anything, but you need to talk to a lawyer and get some critical, valuable advice from her. From her. The queen bee. And you know what I mean by bee. I mean, I want you to find a real queen bee of a lawyer. With, like I said, women work harder and they go the extra mile. I had good. Talk to her. See if you can, like, get a free consultation. Whatever. If you're not, then pay for a consultation, whatever. But he has the money. Yeah, well, talk to the lawyer because the lawyer will tell you what to do. The lawyer can give you advice that I have no knowledge of and that I can't give you because I can't substitute for that. But if you know a queen bee lawyer, damn. Do you know her, like, at all personally or socially or anything? Maybe if she hates men enough, she'll get it out of his, try to get it out of his butt. But I don't know. You need to talk to somebody who can protect you. Hey, I don't know. If you can reach out to her, it may be worth a try. Or maybe somebody who's worked with her. I don't know. Monica Bowen mentioned me in a comment. Yeah, before you do, like, anything, you need to talk to somebody and get really good legal advice on how to protect yourself and how to proceed and what to do and where to be honest and where to not be honest. Don't protective services on yourself. Well, you definitely need to talk to her because you're going to call his mama. Yeah. Or somebody. You got to talk to somebody because you got to make sure you're protected and, yeah, adult protective services. Scott Lynn, I'm so sorry to hear all about this. Terrible situation. Like, that's a terrible situation. Definitely talk to adult protective services, lawyers and everything. Find out. Hey, Saul, we're just about to head out. Like 7? What's 7 mean? What was I saying? Yeah, find out how you can protect your assets and how you can protect yourself legally and how you can separate your assets from his. Like, what can you do? How can you start taking some stuff? Can you take, like, if you have an account or something, where can you put this account that he can't get to it or that his creditors can't get to it? Like, what can you do? Can you put it in your mother's name? I don't know, whatever. Some famous guy just did this in a divorce. He put absolutely everything he owned was in his mama's name, and so his wife got nothing. It'd probably never work for a woman. But anyway, yeah, you got to find out how to protect yourself legally and financially. You're on SSD. Okay. Well, you're going to have to talk to somebody because whatever he's doing, you don't want any part of it. You don't want to be responsible for it. And the average person on the street would probably give you the wrong kind of advice. Yeah, I know. You're talking to me. I mean, you need to talk to a legal expert. All right, guys, I got to go. I love you. Until next time, be well. Hugs, 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 Scotland. I am so sorry to hear about this. Saul, I'm sorry. I'm heading out. Maybe next time. I'm glad you caught me, too. All right. Yep. It's 10 to 9. Go check out Dr. Mystical for a fun live chat. And, you know, he might even throw down a card for you. Who knows? All right. Love you. Bye.